From CBS News, it's The Early Show.
She was a dancer from Mississippi at the top of her game here in New York until one terrible moment changed everything. Betty Wynn has her inspiring story, though, of courage and determination.
Oh, talk about determination. Nicole Marquez had always dreamed of becoming a professional dancer. So when a horrible accident threatened to take that away, she fought back with the one thing she knows how to do best. Nicole Marquez used to dance and twirl her way through life with ease. But today, even a simple task like brushing her teeth is a struggle. Is this routine the hardest part of the day for you?
Look at it. Of course it's hard.
2 years ago, at just 25, Nicole was living in New York, auditioning for Broadway. One night after celebrating her best audition yet, Nicole realized she had locked herself out of her top-floor apartment. She went to the roof to see if she could get in through an open window. That's the last thing she remembers. Her mom got the call every parent fears.
The gentleman introduced himself as a detective with the New York City Police Department and asked if I knew Nicole Marquez.
Nicole had fallen 6 stories and was found unconscious the next day.
She lay there for 8 hours with a broken neck, broken back, a punctured lung, and an 8-inch piece of glass from a broken bottle sticking into her back.
Her loved ones arrived 24 hours later to see her laying there near death. Close friend Josh Haley remembers it clearly. So when you got there, were you almost afraid to see her?
I thought she was dead. She coded right when I got there to the hospital. She coded 3 or 4 times.
You ready to get out of here, baby?
But with the determination that defined her,
I got you, don't worry.
she fought back.
You look great, baby.
I started to hear, well, I don't know if she'll ever be able to walk again. I don't know if she'll ever be the same again. My thought was, obviously you don't know me.
I'll see you on Broadway.
Even with her neck and back broken in 3 places and breathing only with the help of a ventilator.
Luke, I am your father.
Family friend Jeff Juden says she never lost her playful spirit.
Her fever shot up to 106 degrees, and she turned around and started singing the song, Fever.
Fever, ooh, I'm on fire.
She's a happy girl, she loves life, and she keeps us going.
Oh my goodness!
In 3 short months, Nicole moved from a wheelchair to a walker. Today, she's walking on her own and dancing every chance she gets.
You can't stop that dancer. She's going to spend time with you. She's going to figure out a way to get you dancing with her.
Although the journey to recovery is still very much in progress, Nicole is preparing to take the stage for the first time since the accident. So have the nerves kicked in? How are you feeling right now?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous right now.
It's hard to believe just 18 months ago, doctors told Nicole she'd never walk again. What has this road, this long, difficult road, taught you, ultimately?
Not to give up and to have hope. I hope we have such a wonderful performance tonight.
What's it going to be like tonight to see her dance?
I'm already so proud. I just... can't even talk about it.
Now, in front of all these people who never doubted her, Nicole returned the favor. She danced. Life will never quite be the same for Nicole, and she knows that. But she also knows she's unstoppable.
What the next chapter is, I don't know, but I'm really excited and anxious to see.
Yeah, we did it!
You did! She did. Even today, Nicole's dream hasn't changed. She is determined to dance on Broadway, and she says she will not stop until she does.
I know she saw such a long road ahead of her, but amazing to see the recovery she's made in just that short amount of time. When we look at what's ahead, though, What is one of her biggest challenges that she faces right now? Because I know not everything is in working order.
Exactly. Her hands are a major challenge for her. She wears a device that's called Bioness, and what that does is it mimics the muscle contractions in her hands, which essentially helps teach her how to use those muscles once again, and it makes everyday tasks like brushing her teeth a little more easier. But it takes a lot of work with that. That's something she has to constantly continue to use until she does build back up those muscles.
Because that did look like such a struggle just to, and when you don't have to think about it, it's easy.
Right. It seems like an everyday thing for us,
Trying to get that toothpaste onto this small little space, you start to understand why that could be so difficult.
It took her several minutes to do that, and it's so difficult too because you want to help. And I talked to her mother about that. She says there's so many things that I just want to do for my daughter, but I know I can't because she has to relearn it herself.
And you talk about a sense of humor. Being able to keep that sense of humor throughout the recovery, which obviously
she's a firecracker, though. I mean, she has so many jokes. I mean, she laughs at the situation. Many people might cry at it, but not her. I mean, she is so determined, and that really does define her.
Betty, thanks.
Sure.
Stay with us. This is The Early Show on CBS.